Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. And by Gobea Team Real Estate Team. Go to dansoldmyhouse.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bridgewater Ice Arena. I'm Dominic Damiano, along with Tom Pike and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew, as we give you this non-league game between the Quincy Presidents, coming into this game 5-2, and of course the Bridgewater Ram Trojans, currently 3-5. We had the chance to cover them, unfortunately not on there, but I went down there, I had a chance, I was telling Tom in the pregame, I had a chance to go watch them play at Coyle Cassidy, and it was almost like night and day. It wasn't even close to the same team we saw skate man for man against the Barnstable team. But you know what, things happen sometimes. You know, teams get it together and they tried to make an adjustment. And there were a couple bad breaks in that game, too. Not that I'm standing up for Bridgewater Raynham, but, you know, I know Coach Kingman, not Coach Kingman, Coach Dave Patrick saw that from that film. And it was what it was. I mean, hopefully they'll bounce back again. The Quincy Presidents playing out of the Patriot League, currently 5-2-1, And again, the Bridgewater Raynhams officially, now that I remember, 3-5-1. Should be a great game. We're about a minute and 43 seconds away from the puck drop as both teams are finishing their initial warm-ups. We'd like to welcome everybody watching on 4 Deep Sports Talk Facebook Live. And I'm looking over at the Presidents, and I had the pleasure of talking to the head coach, Ted Walsh Jr. He is in his 28th year over there at Quincy. He mentioned, it's funny, you know, covering high school and youth sports, they tell you about all these other coaches from the area. And it's not like the NFL and the NHL. And this probably sounds more like an excuse. But he mentioned the gentleman's name who came under his wing. He was under his wing 20-some-odd years ago. And out of respect, I acknowledge him, but I had no idea who he was talking about. I think it was Bill Sullivan out of that area in Quincy, and I do remember the name. But I can't recollect, you know, actually meeting the guy, having the pleasure of meeting the guy and all that. But I do remember his name being mentioned in the Quincy hockey program way back in the day. So that's where Coach Walsh learned all his things as far as, you know, being a head coach. And again, 5-2-1. Can't complain about that record coming to this game, Tommy.
Yeah, exactly, Dom. And, you know, I don't kind of like take a look at what they were doing for the pregame. One thing that kind of like juts out to me is that these guys they're fast and accurate. I mean, you can see it kind of right here, but I mean, very few shots like they've been taking, even with the goaltender kind of like, you know, practicing on the net. Very few shots have been missed, and at least like, you know, it was all shots were at least on net, and they're very speedy. They're very, you know, they have a lot of wheels on them. They can really start moving around the ice. I think that Bridgewater's going to have a good game on their hands in this one.
We'll see it in just about now. We're going to drop the puck as the teams do their initial, you know, get the teams together, as the captains get the teams focused. Bridgewater, I'm getting ready to do that. Again, should be, like you mentioned, a very fast team. And it was funny because when I was talking to, again, I know I mentioned this in the pregame, talking to Coach Walsh, he said they lost a league game to Duxbury 4-0, and he couldn't understand why. And then he comes out and they blank another team. I apologize, I don't remember the name, but just the way he sounded, I thought he was going to tell me he was like under 500, but they're very respectful, 5-2-1. I think that's in the Patriot League is one of those leagues in high school hockey, you know, where you have to respect a lot of good programs come out and they usually go real deep into the South Sectional playoffs, and 9 times out of 10, if not, you know, they usually go to the heat. So again, BR finishing their initial get-together. We got to come up with a key phrase for that when they get psyched up. It's good to see them. Good to see good team spirit on both sides. All right, so we're getting ready to get underway. I'll try to give you the first line for both teams before we drop the puck. Again, we are live here from Bridgewater, Raynham Ice Arena. The Quincy Patriots against the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Should be a fantastic game. Our next game is Friday night. Tom and I, we go back to the basketball court and we have a chance to bring you Bridgewater Raynham basketball. That should be a great game as we'll watch the boys team. Friday night tip-off at 6:30. I'm looking forward to that. Then we have our fundraiser that we're going to help out with a wish come true out of the Bridgewater Dome. That's a 9 to 11 actually live here on Facebook Live. All right, so here we go. On the tip-off is McPherson for Quincy. For Bridgewater, that's Donovan McDermott. And here's a puck up, run away here at the Bridgewater Ice Arena. And we're going to have a face-off. I think he's probably going to call a bad face-off. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to do it all again. He's going to kick both centers out. Now this time it'll be Daniel O'Leary. And of course that was Blake Thorne, who also had 2 goals, and they'll cover it up. 2 goals, Tommy, in the loss, unfortunately, to Coyle Cassidy. And in that, for Bridgewater in tonight, Connor Harkins is sick, out with the flu. So they're going with Jonathan McDermott, the junior. Inside, behind Del Monte. Up front, quick shot, save, he holds on. Quick wrister by Griffin Lynch. We'll have a face-off, I believe, to his left. Just underway here. We'd like to welcome everybody watching here on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give a lot of credit over to Griffin Lynch for Quincy High School. I mean, he was kind of one of those players that, really has a powerful little back shot to kind of like help on Quincy College, Quincy High School, excuse me. Get a little too ahead of myself with collegiate athletes. I could get back down to high school athletes, but nonetheless, though, I mean, Griffin Lynch able to start things off on the offensive side. Now we're seeing a little bit on the Bridgewater offensive side, but quickly take it back over to Quincy High School. Now
just knocked like that as Quincy changes up. BR winding it up in their own end, trying to come out is McCoy. Owen McCoy, he knocks it in. And then the goalkeeper for tonight for the Patriots is number 31. That's Daniel Murphy. Quincy trying to get out of their end. They do. BR winding it up again. Just like that, there's Foley. That's broken up. And winding it up again is Edward Perry in the Patriots' end. Behind Murphy. Now to his right. Bridgewater Raynham trying to keep it in this non-league contest. Now O'Leary. He tries to flip it out. That stopped, not out. Now finally out. Right at center ice. As Ryan Connery, he gets checked. BR changes the lines up on the fly. Here comes the Presidents on a break. There's Lynch looking to set it up and knocked away, but kept in. But then knocked away at the last minute. Back and forth they go. Now they finally get it. Trying to control it at center ice. That's broken up. Both ends trying to feel each other out early in this game. And there's Foley. Foley. He's trying to hit Pellin. Jake Pellin. But he's checked away. Now the Presidents working on trying to get it out. Right in front of us. Finally cleared out by BR, but just like that, knocked in. And we're doing it again at center ice. Recovered by BR. And there's Nathan McDermott. And McDermott over to Smith. Again, BR. Good zone control by the Patriots in their own end. That's the third time I've seen the Patriots. Oh, there's an open net. Oh, and a save by Murphy. Coming down the side. He didn't really get that much wood on it. As barreling down, trying to hit that corner was Ryan Cleese. That was really close. Yeah, it was. I kind of like the nice little wraparound that Bridgewater had. Just around the net, easy shot attempt, and almost made a good move on Quincy, like you mentioned. And the Presidents kind of almost left like with their palms out. Just had no idea what to do with the situation they were dealt with. Quick shot, misdirection. That's blocked in front. The Presidents will line it up again as the captain takes out Daniel O'Leary. Little give and go. And they get Jason Whalen involved, but BR takes care of that rush at center ice. In comes McDermott behind Murphy. He'll slow it down. President's trying to work it out. Kept in by BR. Not much in that pass. Lost control of the puck was Blake Thorne, the captain. But keeping it in was Blake Thorne. They're going to switch it up. Then comes Quincy, the captain again. Daniel O'Leary in the BRN, trying to go around 1-2 guys. We're going to have a trip. Quick wrist shot, shoot, score! Griffin Lynch at the 11-13 mark here in the first period.
And that was a cool shot, too. Ryan Larson was just kind of like left, kind of with like a broken wrist almost on that good attempt that he had. Kind of left on the ice, and, you know, Griffin Lynch just took the opportunity and just perfect shot right in the top left-hand corner.
All right, so here we go as they try to work it out. Back and forth they go right here at center ice. Wrist in, can't get much on it. Initially that was Payne. Don't have enough sides on Quincy. 10:14 left in this period. 1-0 Quincy.
One thing I kind of noticed too that Quincy's been doing is every time there's a potential fast break for Bridgewater, their left defenseman, or whoever's closest to the line, just kind of subs right out, has a nice little like fresh guy come in and just completely takes out the open space for any kind of Bridgewater player to kind of squeeze right by, just completely takes him out.
All right, so now BR trying to get out of their own. They're stopped. Flipped in, but not out. Behind Murphy. BR trying to keep it in. There's a quick shot and a save by Murphy. Hit him right in the insignia, right in his chest. So we'll have a face-off to his right. And on a break, just like that, comes the captain. Quick shot, save, rebound, scores! Number 7, the captain, Daniel O'Leary. Daniel O'Leary at the 9:25 mark here in this second period.
It was kind of like the exact same situation that happened to the last goal, Griffin Lynch. It was kind of really cool how he was able to kind of recover his own shot, get a second shot off almost instantaneously, and you know, Bridgewater is definitely missing their starting goaltender, I think, at this point, Dom.
Yeah, it's showing a little rush by Del Monte. All right, in the corner, Quincy, and that's Foley. Foley getting out of his own end, flips it in to the left of Del Monte, pushing the 9-minute mark left in this first period. Now on the break, flipping it in to the left of Murphy. That was Wilson initially shot. Little block, a save, knocked down. And then comes BR. Here comes Quincy. Again, there's Daniel O'Leary. Flips in, they'll change it up. BR trying to get out. They can't, kept in by O'Brien. Now Thorne. He's slowed down by 2 Quincy players. And knocks into the left of Del Monte. Kept in again. Turnaround shot, whip behind Del Monte. as Jack O'Brien, but he's off. He's taken off the play, and then comes BR as Alec Wolfson knocks it in. And back and forth we go. Blue line control. Excellent zone control by the Presidents. Now McCoy trying to come out of his own flipped, and that's knocked down by Murray. And now again he recovers at center ice. Trying to go around. He's checked up two guys. Wide shot. And holding on is Murphy. Officially 7:42 left here in this first period, and a 2-0 Patriots lead. Another game we covered for you early today. You saw our Facebook result is East Bridgewater beat Middleborough 3-0. Excuse me, 2-0. Now in the break, 3-0, thank you. And then comes BR on the break. Here comes Danny Payne. We know he can fly. Gets around one defender in the corner looking. Trying to put it in front. Nobody there. Cleaned up by Quincy as Bunya Payne, he'll clear it all the way. And it'll be ice. 7:13 left. 7:13 left. Clock stops. All right, so here we go. Puck dropped. Quick shot, wrist shot's wide. Hit the net though. Stop it and do it again as number 11 let one go. Of course, that's Nicholas Jope. Another face off to the right of Murphy with 7:09 left in the first period. Flipped in, trying to get something on shoot. Oh, wide, nice save by Murphy. I believe he knocked it to his left side. And they battle at center ice again, trying to grab puck control. Patrick Rennie in there trying to do something. And then comes Daniels again. Quick shot. Nice save. Tipped up by Del Monte. All that kid needs a little confidence, but he's been peppered here in this first period.
Yeah, he really has. Multiple shots on goal. And the thing about the Presidents, though, is that they're kind of sneaky with their offense. Like, you don't realize that it's most of the time when they take a shot, it's a one-on-one situation or maybe like a one-on-two situation where it's really unfavorable to the Trojans. And at that point, it makes a tough time for Del Monte to do anything.
All right, now the puck won by Quincy. Flipped in front, but knocked out by Smith. Kept in by the Presidents. Quirk trying to do something as he battles in the corner with Cleese. And now they try to get out. That's McPherson. He gets double. Quick save, and he'll hold on. Nice job by Del Monte with 6:15 left.
They're just giving Del Monte no time for breathing at all.
No, they're really. I'm counting 8 shots. This is just off the top of my head. And we have a couple shots on Murphy, but Murphy's holding the fort, and he's doing a good job on his side. Like to see them come. Like to see BR get some better shots on net. That's flipped.
Yeah, I think the best shot that was on Murphy was the one on. I believe it kind of went off his offhand on the far right, and it was just kind of a good shot angle. I can't remember who it was. I believe it was Larson, but I can't remember at the top of my head.
All right,
it was Joe.
Okay, so now in the corner, they're trying to get it out, BR is. And now finally out, here's McCormick. That goes off Donovan Murphy's skate and out of play. We'll have a face-off. Let's see if they see that went off Quincy's player's skate, so that should stay. I would think it would stay inside their end, but what do we know? All right, so face-off outside then. You know what I mean? I don't know, that's what I saw. Sorry, so here we go. Ryan Cleese, he initially knocks it inside to the left of Murphy in the President's end. Top of the key is a quick shot. See if he lets it go. Wrist shot. Hits a player and out. And there goes Daniel O'Leary again. Very fast skate. He has a goal tonight. That's tipped. Good job by BR trying to get it out. Trying to get Quincy to regroup. Nice save by Del Monte, stick save in front of him. Approaching 5 minutes left in this first period. Now a lot of pressure by Woolson, Alex Woolson. Back and forth they go right in front of Del Monte. Losing an edge and falling down is McCoy. And we'll have a stoppage and play with 4:43 left here in this first period. And we're going to have a trip. That is going to be on number 3, Nick Bonapane. The first penalty of the game. Let's see if BR can capitalize and cut in to this Quincy lead. That is won by Braintree and cleared by O'Leary all the way down to Del Monte. And coming on hard, now winding up is McCoy. McCoy back and forth they go. A little bit too far ahead of him. Now BR is trying to match it up. And they finally get it in. But that's almost kept out. Now in. In the corner, that's Thorne, the captain. Looking, trying to get someone. Top of the, gets it off to the side. Quick wrist shot. Quick save by Murphy, just save. And then they kicked it out, losing an edge and falling down. That was Woonson, caught a groove. Alex Woonson caught a groove in the ice. Now they'll wind up in their own end. Here's McCoy. He's checked off the play. A little steal, quick shot. Oh, that hit the crossbar. And flipped out. That was a great chance by Bridgewater Raynham. That definitely hit the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, they're really utilizing the most of this man-up situation. You know, I like the kind of play that we're doing to get back into the positioning after the potential offsides. They grabbed 2 players that kind of putting up like a football screen almost.
Yes.
And trying to just like get around Quincy, and kind of did a great job in its own right. A little bit lower than the net, it would have been a perfect shot in.
Now on the break coming out, there's 36 seconds left in this power play. Broken up by the Presidents. BR regroups as Connacan tries to warm it up. Now flipped out all the way to center ice. That's played nicely and flipped in by Griffin Lynch behind Del Monte, as Del Monte stopped it initially. Now BR, here comes Pasadoro. Pasadoro try little give and go with Connacan and of course Payne. But that's flipped out. Del Monte will take it. 2:45 here left in this first period. The power play is over, and there's a very dangerous Daniel O'Leary trying to feed someone in front, but taken by the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Trojans trying to get it out of their own end. That's flipped, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Let's see what we have. We could have another penalty on Quincy. And then again, we might. We just have a stoppage and play. I thought he was going to call something. All right, so a face-off offsides is the official call. Won by Braintree. Quick shot that's over Del Monte as Nick Murray let one go. Approaching the 2-minute mark here, left in the first period, 2-0. Quincy, quick shot, hit the post. And on a break, BR now trying to add some pressure here in the first period, all the way to the point. Quick shot. They're going to call it offsides. He couldn't control the puck. Was Dale. Now gives a chance for Quincy to get it out and work it out. They don't maintain and control by Bridgewater Raynham, and that's flipped out by Dale this time. 1:40 left. That's going to be iced. Stoppage and play. Officially 1:39 left in the first period. Your thoughts?
You know, I think it's just been all Quincy ice cream. The Presidents have been doing a great job overall, and their offensive strength has been really kind of showcasing it. But if I was BR, what I would really start using is start using your corners. You have great slap shotters. Like, at least get a pass off, fake a slap shot. Like, utilize every player on the rink. I mean, they basically just can try to like cut to the crease and not doing anything with it.
Yep. All right, now on a break. Daniel slows down Payne. And trying to keep it in is BR. Woodson now, Alex Woodson. And back to the help is Captain Thorne, but controlled by Quincy. Flipped in. Oh, we could have a penalty there. A little excessive, but nothing. They're not gonna call it. He looks like he's hurt. That's number 12. That's McPherson. He's hurt. He's gonna get off the ice. Well, they'll get another play in there now behind the net. Flipped, center ice, now flipped in. 42 seconds left. In the corner, there's Daniel, quick shot, and he scored again. Daniel.
I saw too enthusiastic there.
Well, you know, it was the other team, but he did make that look easy.
Yeah, he did. It was almost kind of like on a whim, too, where he was like, oh, wow, no one's defending me? All right, cool, I'm going to take the shot.
Well, that's the part that kind of got me off track because you're playing even, and you saw what he did. He came around, he saw nobody on, he saw an opens, he saw Del Monte leading to his right, and he saw the short side, and he scored.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so here we go. BR now down 3-0 in this first period. Quincy now trying to get one last shot. BR just trying to grab their confidence. Very good BR team. They just haven't really had a chance to get it rolling. They have a couple decent shots, but not much on Murphy. Now winding it up, there's Griffin Lynch. And that's the end of the first period. With your score, the Quincy Presidents 3, Bridgewater Raynham nothing. We'll be back with second period action right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. And by Gouveia Team Real Estate Team. Go to dansoldmyhouse.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel, visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com. Today's 4 Deep Sports. Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Correa Insurance. For more information, go to correainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. And by Gouveia Team Real Estate Team. Go to dansoldmyhouse.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com. Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Bridgewater Ice Arena. Tom Damiano here with Thomas Pike. And we're going to get the second period underway here with the Quincy Patriots having the lead right now, 3-0 here over the BR Trojans. First thing starting off over 11-13, we had number 2, Griffin Lynch, starting things off with the first goal for the Patriots, for the Presidents. And then again at 9:25, and also at 31 seconds before the period was over, both of them made by the captain, number 7, Danny O'Leary. And Danny O'Leary's last 2 goals were kind of like just kind of came out of nowhere almost, where he was just out in the open, just had a nice little clear view of the net, and just took advantage of the situation. Did a great job, and really just did a good kind of number for his team to keep on adding to the lead, especially in the first period alone. Kind of puts down the BR Trojans, but there's still 2 periods of hockey left to play, and I'm curious to see what the Trojans are going to do for the rest of the game.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you mentioned that goal by Lynch, that short side goal. That was absolutely beautiful. He like you said it perfectly. He just took advantage of the short side. Nobody came out and challenged him, and he took a nice shot. All right, so here we go as we get ready to start the second period. 3-0 Presidents. Thomas Pike, Dominic Damiano, we are underway here. And there's a shot as, let's see, I'm dying to see how the reaction after Coach Dave Patrick probably talked to the guys about their effort. Quick and kept in, that was Griffin Lynch. Trojans trying to get it out of their own end. Having a little bit of a problem. Save Del Monte. And flying out in, that's Thorne, Blake Thorne, nice using his speed, but that's broken up. Woodson tried to keep it in. And then McCormick tried to do the same thing. Little high stick, nothing called, didn't hit. Kept trying to keep it, trying to get it out of their own end. Quincy pressing. They'll wind it up again. Woodson trying to get it. It's going to be no icing. They're going to change it up fast. And almost caught him. The fly was Thomas McPherson. Quick shot, Del Monte over his head. BR trying to catch them, trying to open up the game. Initially hit Payne. Didn't know it was behind him though. And a stoppage in play.
Sorry for the awkward camera angle, but
that's all right.
Unfortunately, we're kind of trapped in a box here, and only get
we are.
And get corners every now and then. But a lot of action over there. It was pretty much a good, nice little fight for the puck, and pretty much just a good hit on the far corner, and kind of led over to puck and made pretty much caught right in between goaltender for.
There's a quick shot off to the side. That was Pasadoro. He tries to give me another quick shot as an approach. Doesn't reach him. Blocked away. BR adding great pressure here in this second period. That's flipped, hit the net, and that'll be a stoppage in play.
You see a full shift change here for Presidents.
All right, so we'll have a face-off to the right of Murphy. Officially 12:41 left in this second period. 3-0 Presidents, the Quincy Presidents. In the corner, all the way over the top, that's McDermott. Nathan McDermott. Now the Presidents, they break that up on their rush. McDermott again trying to hit one of his guys. Looked like he was trying to hit Pineland. Right in front of the BR end. Right in front of the BR bench. Now working it out. That's Lynch. And now BR trying to get it out of the net and trying to wind it up out of his net. That's Alec Woodson. That slowed down. And then come the Trojans. Here's Smith now. He's challenged. His shot is deflected high as he was challenged by Jake DelFranco. 11:51 left. Again, 3-0 Presidents in this non-league matchup here at the Bridgewater Ice Rink. We'd like to welcome everybody joining us. Face off to the left of Murphy, won by the Presidents again. In the corner, battling, trying to get it out. That's tipped and kept in. A little give and go as McCormick almost had one, but he's checked. And just like that, inside the BR end, McCoy trying to get it out. Battling right at the blue line. And kept in the left of Murphy. Now on the break, trying to get out of their own end. BR trying to do their best to slow down this very fast President's team. And there's a little steal by McCormick. Quick shot. Scores!
Wow.
10:54.
Donovan McCormack just kind of getting a lucky break on that first steal, and then just kind of winds out of the way from the rest of the Presidents. And beautiful shot. I don't even think that Matt Connolly was even looking at it, to be honest.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. 3-1 now. This time won by BR. BR showing life. Now the Trojans trying to work it out of their end, taken by the very dangerous Daniel O'Leary, the captain, who already has 2 snipes tonight. Now trying to get it out of their own end is BR, as Payne tried to get something going. Right at center is O'Leary again, working in. He almost walked in, finally slowed down by the Trojans defense. On a break. Here comes Payne, up the left side, backhand, hit the post! Moving, Payne again gets his own rebound, directed to him. Quick snapshot, that's knocked down by O'Leary. He's gonna try to get it out of his own end. Approaching the 10-minute mark. Back and forth, a quick shot. Nice shot by Del Monte with the right pad save. In the corner, right at the blue line. And now the Presidents just try to whip it in, and BR knocks it right out. This Payne again. He's challenged by Whalen. Now BR keeps it in. That's slowed down on that initial rush. And then comes O'Leary when it's all said and done inside the BR, but he's poked away. Nice job by the Trojans, Pasadoro. And now that's going to try to get something in the President's end, but then again flipped out by Quincy. O'Leary knocks it to the left of Del Monte. Flip but not out, and now breaking. It's a 3-on-3. Quick flip, that nice deflected wide by Murphy. Approaching 9 minutes left in this second period. And we're going to have a dislodgement of the net is the official word.
And then what a save there for Presidents. You know, you could see that Matty Connolly was, you know, he was kind of like disoriented almost in that whole puck transition as well. And, you know, really kind of having that breakaway with the net kind of falling apart definitely saved Quincy in a long haul. And I think that the Trojans are definitely going to feel that one and be really anxious to get to this next goal.
All right, there's another win by Quincy on the faceoff in their own end. They're trying to get it out. Braintree adding the pressure. On a break, there's O'Brien. He tried to hit Quirk, but that was knocked away by a very good Bridgewater back checking in their own end. Still trying to get it out.
Whew. Not even close to the puck on that hit.
Surprised I thought there was going to be like a little bit of an interference call there for a minute. BR finally gets it out. That's flipped and finally taken as McCormick trying to get. He keeps it in. Nice effort by him. He gets around Whalen to the top of the point. Shoots. Directed. He doesn't know where the puck is. Shoots. Scores! McCormick scores again on the rebound. 8:07.
And Matt Connolly once again he had no idea where the puck was. You know, after a beautiful shot though overall though by Donovan McCormack, but you know, when all said and done, you have to recover from those shots, and luckily for the Trojans.
This is interesting now.
Yeah. Two players now almost in a Patrick situation.
All said and done, that face-off won by the Trojans. That's flipped. Trying to keep it in is Quincy. BR just trying to get out of their own end. Quincy changing the tempo, going back to this, using their speed again. Initially, we got them that 3-goal lead. And now breaking in, they give it to nice save by Del Monte. He holds on. As a very smart Daniel O'Leary. He set that screen up perfect. He used a BR player. And thank God Del Monte was able to see the shot all the way and play it off his blocker. So we'll have a face-off to his right with 7:42 left in the first period. 3-2 now, Trojans. Back and forth they go. Kept in by, another quick save by Del Monte and O'Leary because they picked a couple pockets here of, as they like to say, of the Bridgewater Raven players. But they were able to, Del Monte was able to hold on. A quick shot by Daniel O'Leary, the captain. Like Thomas said, he already has 2 goals. Another quick shot that never makes it. That's blocked. And in comes Payne. Payne trying to get out, and that's knocked down in front of his bench. That's flipped behind Murphy. And they'll wind it up. That was Bailey, the assistant captain, from O'Leary. Now back to Bailey, and Bailey gets it right up like that. This Curry, A.J. Curry. Quick shot, save Del Monte, rebound, save Del Monte. Top of the key, back and forth, fed by Lynch to O'Leary behind the net. And also back there for them is Jason Whalen. BR trying to get it out, slowed up. All the way down, flipped him behind Murphy. Quick shot, doesn't make it, that's blocked. And coming out on a line change, that's Murray. O'Leary still on, haven't changed it up yet. They were trying to get Payne on the fly, Jope on the fly, Nicholas Jope. That's not ice, changing it up, changing lines up with 6:13 left. Now O'Leary still on the, now there's O'Leary, I'm sorry. He tries to work it in, flipped in, now they'll change, he'll take a break. Flipped in, and that's Lynch. Now the Presidents trying to go short side. They had a player right there in front of him. Bonapane can't work. Now in transition, in comes the Trojans. That's Thorne trying to set in front. Oh, tip, but wide. BR just trying to keep it in. Nice effort. Coming around, quick shot. That's blocked. McCormick almost had a hat trick. He was right there. Nice block save by Murphy. Quick shot. And Murphy will smartly hold on. There was a hat trick there.
He was almost right there, too. What really ended up happening was McCormack was just in the right place, right time. And, after the rebound, after the good little shot attempt by number 7, Trent DiMartino, it was really right there. It was right in front of him. And it was just kind of a hard situation to kind of get on the fly, and I don't think McCormack was really ready for it until the last possible second, but good shot attempt, and even better job by Matt Connolly.
After that face-off, Quincy won it. They worked it in the BRN, but just like that, out. No one sees Payne. The speech goes around one player. He finally gets poke-checked away, loses the puck, and in comes Quincy. And that's Quirk. Quirk, he was trying to hit O'Brien. At center ice, flipped in, knocked down right in front of Del Monte, but not out. They'll regroup almost right at their own blue line. And coming in trying to break up any transition, that was Smith. BR will wind it up again, trying to flip it out. A lot of heavy hitting going on this foot. That's Pineland. He'll knock it in to the left of Murphy. 4:28 left in the first period. 3-2 Quincy. Now behind Murphy. Little check there, slowed down, but not out. Now it's out. No, not out again. I spoke too soon as Jope made a great play. Trying to keep it in. Excellent rush by the Trojans. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the second period. 3-2. Little check there. That's broken up, slowed down. Gonna have an offsides. But that's broken up because the Presidents get back onside. Now on a break. Bounce puck, can't handle it. And in comes Daniel O'Leary, the captain. Shoots, go. Oh, nice pat save by Del Monte. He is awake now, folks. As he's getting peppered, he's ready to play. Right here in front of us at center ice. That's flipped all the way down to Murphy, 3:26. So we'll switch it up. Quick line changes. Quincy trying to catch BR in transition, trying to catch him short-handed on a rush. BR comes back in time, now behind the net. Right in the corner to the right of Del Monte. Now it was McCoy. McCoy trying to get it out. That's flipped out. Winding it up in his side behind Del Monte. And of course, that was Dale. But that's taken away. Daniel O'Leary looking, trying to something in the middle. That's broken up. Step in front of one. That's Woolson. Woolson almost has a break. A quick shot. Oh, it went on top of the net. It almost went over his glove. We almost had a tie game.
You can see the frustration going off of Matt Connolly right now, and the rest of the Quincy team right now. I don't know what BR did, but they definitely just stepped up to the plate.
They've
been starting hitting balls. I mean,
from the goaltender to every player on that squad right now, they stepped it up.
Exactly. I don't know what. One of the big things that they wanted to talk about in transition to the periods was definitely the fact that their speed was just being lackluster. We know they have the speed. We know they have the talent. It's just that they have to really start utilizing it. They have to utilize the corners, utilize everybody on the attacking line, not just like a few people. And you can start to see a huge difference in power here from the Trojans.
Approaching 2 minutes left here. We got them offsides. Now it's off. Under 2 minutes, in the second period. 3-2 Quincy. BR trying to regroup. Pineland trying to reach Payne. Had Payne. Little miscommunication there. Now Braintree just want to flip it out and start it up again. Here they go on a break. Here's Quirk. Quirk now trying to get it inside the BR end. He flips it wide of Del Monte. And right there is Alex Woodson. Murphy backhands it over to his defenseman. Tries to get one in front. Didn't get that much on it. That was knocked away by the defenseman Bonapane. Now Quincy. On a break, but flipped out. Oh, they almost had Payne wide open. I almost had Payne wide open for for almost been one-on-one. It almost turned to a mini one-on-one tournament right then and there. Came close. The official time, here's your situation. Second period, 1:11 left. In the second period, 3-2 Quincy over the Trojans. We're going to have a face-off to the left of Del Monte. Of course, in the Bridgewater Raynham end. And they're going to kick both guys out. And now they're going to put Daniel O'Leary, and I believe that's Nicholas Jope on the break. One by BR. Highland, wide of Murphy. He's going to slow it down. A minute left in the period.
It's a dangerous move by Matt Connolly, stepping out of the net on that one.
Now O'Leary, quick shot, nice right pad save by Del Monte. Goes right to him, to the right of him. And a little floater came in. I don't think anybody knew where that puck was. It was just so nonchalant. When all said and done, fondly flipped inside the Braintree end, controlled by the Presidents, and now BR. That could, that almost was too many men.
Yeah, that was a very almost costly move by the Trojans.
So they're going to call that dead because they hit a player. Maybe they did have 5 guys on. But you know what I mean? You can get caught in your own end in front of your bench, switching it up.
Yeah, I mean, even if you are trying to be fast on these breaks, I mean, you know, especially on the transitions to getting on and off the rank, I mean, you have to be really fast, and you got to make sure that, you know, everybody's off before you can hop on.
Yep. All right, so here we go. There's the face-off. Flipped to the right of Murphy. 20 seconds left in this second period. Kept in by BR. They want to get one more shot if possible. And the Presidents just want to try to get out to end this period. They had a 3-0 lead. Now it's a 3-2 lead. 10 seconds left. Flipped at the center ice. And that'll do it. After 2, your score. The Quincy Presidents 3. Bridgewater Raynham Trojans 2. Thomas Pike, Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. We'll be back with third quarter action right after this.
Broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. And by Govea Team Real Estate Team. Go to dansoldmyhouse.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com. Today's 40...
Again, Thomas Pike, Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. Again, we apologize for the third period. Actually, it was just basically the best way to scenario that, unfortunately, Tom, is back and forth.
Yeah, that's honestly the best way to describe it. Even though there was a lot of action going on, there was a situation where it was It was a power play in favor of the Trojans, and unfortunately weren't able to capitalize on their part. But all around, it was just a very good, fast-paced, kind of like, on the edge of your seat kind of play in the third period. Once again, we apologize for not bringing that to you. But nonetheless, though, the score still remains 2-3 in favor of the Presidents. And when you take a look at these teams as a whole, when we take a look at the first period, definitely, it was all Quincy. Nonetheless, it was all Quincy. BR in the second period came alive and really started showcasing a lot of talent, and that was all thanks to Donovan and McCormack, who got both the points so far, and both actually McCormack and also number 7, Danny O'Leary, are both looking for their hat trick, the third and final goal.
Yep.
So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen the next minute and a half, because you know that there's fire under the feet of the Trojans, and they want this win as hard as possible, as I think even more than what Quincy wants, to be honest.
All right, behind the net, Bridgewater Random trying to get out of the run and kept in. And that's Whalen again. To the right, Tree tried to hit Curry. Curry around there with O'Leary. He's checked good in the corner by Foley. BR just trying to get it out. There's McCoy. And kept in by Bailey. BR winding it up again, trying to get it out of the own end at center ice. O'Leary. For a minute, I thought we were going to have a delay because I thought that went in his own end. Now they have the extra skater with 44 seconds. It's a 5-on-6, a 6-on-5, excuse me, right now. McCoy now winding it up in his own end. Del Monte is out, who played an excellent last 2 periods. And coming down the side, that's Foley. He's trying to get some going. He's checked hard by O'Leary in the corner. Kept in. Down to 14 seconds left.
BR needs to get this puck out of here, at least get something up top, which is exactly what they get right now.
Here we go. Here's a shot. Shoot. Oh, the net was wide open. He knocked it. Great job by the goaltender, and that's how the game will end. Wow. Great game by both sides.
And Connolly really just kind of like put it on stone right there. He really rated up there for the Trojans that night. That last shot was a perfect display of what exactly the Trojans have available to them. Nice little move from McCoy over to the far end, and beautiful shot attempt made. But Connolly coming up alive in the last second, making sure that puck was not going to be in the back end of the net. But if they had that right wing on the side, it would have been game over. We would have been an OT.
All right, so we'll step away. We'll head back from Tom Pike with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk broadcast is sponsored by Source Pumping and Sanitation. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at sourcepumping.com. By Luca B. Signs. Visit them at lucabsigns.com. And by Carrera Insurance. For more information, go to carrerainsurance.com. And by Whittington Hardware. Visit them at whittingtonhardware.com. And by Anytime Plumbing and Heating. For more information, go to anytimeplumbingandheating.com. And by Gouveia Team Real Estate Team. Go to dansoldmyhouse.com. And by Dr. Scott J. Mandel. Visit them at superiorortho.com. And by Highland Hills Apartments. Visit them at highlandhillsapartments.com.